What's good, everyone? Azuki just made a killing the past week, reaching a floor of as high as 35 Ethereum. Plus, many other NFT projects started pumping as well following the Azuki pump, and this led to a huge volume just yesterday. And the big question is the bull run back? And is the anime trend back? So in this video, I'll be going through what am I going to do the next few days and how am I going to play the anime trend or what other collections I'm looking at. So stay tuned. Okay, so the big question is the NFT bull run back? So as you can see over here in Dune Analytics again, you can see a steady uptrend. And just yesterday, a huge volume came in. And so this is a very good sign that the NFT market is reviving. And this was all due to the uprise of Azuki and their airdrop, etc. And if you do not know, Azuki's floor price is currently at 27.8 Ethereum. And it was just like about 9 ETH just 2 to 3 weeks back. And also, if you do not know again, they just got airdropped this Beans official. Basically, is another second collection where they got airdropped 2 of these, and currently is sitting at a floor of 5.4 ETH. So if they haven't sold theirs, they would have been airdropped literally about 10 ETH worth of NFT, which is insane. Crazy reward for the holders. And usually when these airdrops happen, usually the main collection would take a dip because they are basically given free money. So people would just de-risk and sell their assets off. But for Azuki's case, it went up even higher after the airdrop, reaching a high of 35 Ethereum. That is super insane. And that actually brought back the anime meta where all these anime style NFTs started to trend again just yesterday. And I was glad to be holding some of these dead bags that just got revived because of Azuki. And yeah, I sold most of them during the pump. So what am I looking at in the next few days and weeks? So again, looking at the chart for the OpenSea volume, this is a bullish sign and I am mostly back in the NFT markets. So the past few days I've just been minting my whitelist mints, and if it's profitable, I'll mint them. If not, I wouldn't. Same standard stuff. And I'm looking at a few collections which I'll be talking about later in the video. And also, I just want to give a shout out to a video that I created just about 3 weeks back on March 9th. I created this video where I told you guys to keep your eye on these NFT projects during the bear market. And most of these projects actually did super well. So the first one I talked about was Karafuru. I talked about it in the video when it was about 2.1 ETH, and right now it's at about 3 ETH, which is pretty decent gains after 2-3 weeks. Another one I talked about in the video was Adidas. I talked about it at 1.16 ETH and now it's at 1.8 ETH. So I'm really thinking that Adidas is making a move right now, as I've seen multiple sales during the last few days. So there's probably some news coming up where all these insiders know about the info. I have no idea. But yeah, just keep this on your radar again. Also, I talked about Clone X at about 10.85 ETH and right now it's at 20 ETH. Basically a 2x. And last but not least, of course, I talked about Azuki at 9 Ethereum, which is insane. And it hit a high of 35 ETH. So congrats if you watched the video and if you got in on one of these plays. Either play would have made you money, so congratulations. But if you haven't, well, there are many other plays. Just stay tuned to my Twitter and my videos on YouTube and you'll be good to go. I wouldn't recommend getting into these collections right now as they already have pumped. So if they dip even more, then you might start to look for an entry. But other than that, I'm looking at other cheaper entries. And the first one I'll be talking about is of course, Sneaky's internet friends. I talked about the launch, I think just a week ago, where I was excited for the mint, and it reached a high of about 2.2 ETH floor, thereabout, and right now it's back at 1.3. And why am I so bullish on this project? Well, firstly, it's led by the man himself, Sneaky Ninja Pants. He's a pretty well-known figure in the NFT space. If you haven't, do check him out on Twitter. And also, this picture actually basically sums it up. The team is super stacked and tons of great advisors from the NFT space. And also, 100% of these secondary royalties will go to charity. So basically, he's not even making money from this project. So it's all towards charity and for the community. And when you take out making money from the equation, usually this will mean that the project is worked on genuinely from the heart and instead of monetary gains. So super excited for this project, and right now it's super undervalued at 1.3 ETH floor price. So if you are able to get in, I would suggest getting one, but not financial advice. And also another mid to long term play again, I'll mention Karafuru again because I'm really bullish on this project as well. I still hold my Karafuru even though I bought it at about 3.8 ETH, and I've been holding all the way as I'm excited for what's to come. To me, it's basically the Asian BAYC, and sooner or later it will make its run to 10 ETH easily. And also they'll be having their upcoming 3D collection in this month as well, so excited for that. So just do keep your eyes on Karafuru. If it dips back to 2.5, that will be my entry point to get another. Okay, and two other projects that have not been launched, and I will ape heavy on the secondary, buying 5 to 10 of those. And the first one I'm talking about is Lonely Pop. Again, I mentioned this project before in a previous video, and it just vibes with me. This entire art piece itself, very colorful, very cute art, just vibes. And many other alpha groups are bullish on this project, and they said they'll be aping on it hard when it launches as well. So that's all I can say. Even though it's not like super popular where they have hundreds and thousands of followers, it's still a good play when it launches. The last one I talked about is Phantom Network, or better known as PXN. Is a sub-project of the project called Nano Pass or Nanoverse right now. And why is it so popular with 233,000 followers just on the Twitter page? Because the art is outstanding. And again, it's an anime style project. The artist is super talented, and they have shown many cool sneak peeks. And also, this project is not just based on art itself. PXN is so popular because their main collection, Project Nano Pass, is sitting at a floor of 4.78 ETH. And that is why PXN is so hyped as well. And they were basically sitting at a 1 to 2 ETH floor just a month ago, and with the announcement of PXN, right now it's sitting at a 4 to 5x from that price point. So overall, very bullish on PXN as well. I'll be aping heavy on the secondary because, well, I do not have whitelist. Alright, that's all from me. I'll be looking at these few projects that I've mentioned in this video. So hopefully this helps you guys out. And remember, the markets are always here, but your capital may not. Peace.